It, we made it, folks. Let's share it out real quick. Do we need more light in here, you think? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in Village Legends Podcast, episode 13. I'm your man, Sess. That's my boy, C Flash. We here, we back. Lucky 13 strikes again. Lot to talk about today. Major League Baseball, NFL news. One of our heroes sadly passes away. Boxing. Some birthdays to talk about. A lot going on, C-Ron. C Flash, my brother. Welcome in. Say hello to the peeps. Let them know what we got today, brother.
Hello. We back at it. Hello, my good people. Thank you for joining us for another episode. Let's get it rocking. Let's get it popping. Let's go. Let's talk about sports.
Let's do it, brother. A lot going on in the world of sports this past week. What are we going to start with? Let's start with Major League Baseball this week, my brother. A lot of exciting stuff going on. We had a historic night for a rookie. We had the Hall of Fame. And matter of fact, why don't we start with the Hall of Fame? What do you think?
Yes,
start with the Hall of Fame?
Yes, we got to definitely give a round of applause to some great players that we witnessed and watched over the years.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we definitely got to, give them their flowers because these men worked hard and they did a hell of a job entertaining us, especially us baseball fans.
That's right. And without further ado, these men were Ichiro Suzuki, the great Seattle Mariner leadoff man. Yes, indeed. CC Sabathia, the great left-hand starting pitcher, very clutch in his day. Give it up for CC as well. Billy Wagner, the save machine, the closer, Houston Astros, New York Mets.
That's right.
Yep. Nice job with those guys. And two of the old-timers that we talked about, of course, Dave Parker, enshrined posthumously. May he rest in peace, of course. And Dick Allen goes in as well.
Yeah.
Now, briefly to talk about Ichiro, I think he was the number one guy on the list, you would say, right? On the list, I mean, Ichiro, what an incredible ball player. 10 consecutive seasons of 200-plus hits, almost unheard of. I mean, it's incredible what Ichiro did. My biggest one, by the way, and how you said earlier, before we were talking about the show setup, when you were talking about how he was a little bit older because he started in Japan, right? I'll let you talk about that, but I'll say this about him starting at the age he did. Every member of the 3,000 hit club had at least close to 500 hits before the age of 26. In the major leagues, Lou Brock had the least of the club. He had 497 before the age of 26. You know how many Ichiro had?
How many?
0. He didn't have none before the age of 26 because he was, like you were saying, go ahead, take it away from there. Because he was somewhere else getting hits.
Yeah, so basically, because we talked about it off there, and it was just like, it's amazing that, Ichiro, he did 10 years in the Japanese Professional Baseball League.
Probably something like that.
And to know that when he came over to us, people was like, who is this guy? But to those that, the baseball executives, they knew who he was.
Yeah.
And any, tough-nosed, hard-nosed baseball fans had heard about him as well. But he came in like lightning. Ichiro, his athletic ability spoke for himself. He was very humble, but he was exciting. That right arm and right field was amazing. Amazing. And you could think you could run on him if you wanted to, but that man was something special. Ichiro was something special.
Yes, he was. And matter of fact, I don't know if you remember this, but I think you were there. We were at a club one night. I will not name the club, and Ichiro was going for the record, the most hits in a season.
Yeah.
And instead of partying in the club, we were watching on the TV monitors, watching for him to break the record. That was crazy. That was, remember that? You don't remember that? It was back in the day, man. That's a long time ago. 2000, woo. I don't even remember, 8 maybe, something like that. Maybe less.
He was when he retired from the game, Seth, how old was he?
He had to be in his 40s because he held on for a long time. Yeah. Remember, he went to the Yankees, then he went to the Marlins. Ichiro wanted to play forever. They just didn't want him to play anymore, I think. But he would have kept going. He
was just like another great. And rest in peace to him, Ricky Henderson.
Yep.
Ricky wanted to keep playing and keep playing. That's just the love of the game. Mm-hmm. For those who understand that, as you just, your body's telling you no, but your mind is saying, yeah, I still want to go. My heart's still going. I want to do this. Yeah. But once the body gives up on you, it's tough. But Ichiro was different. Ichiro took care of himself. A lot of the great athletes do.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, as the game grows, it's time to move on and do to the younger talent. So I think we all understand that.
Yeah, and Ichiro had a nice speech in English. I swear he don't need a translator, but he still keeps one around just in case. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Can we discuss that maybe towards the end? We will probably discuss that probably towards the end, but we can get into it, briefly.
Yeah, go.
Why is that we gotta have people translate and they really can speak English?
I don't know. Maybe it's just I seem it's like a crutch for them. You know what I mean? Just to have the safe, so they don't mess up and say something they don't mean.
Oh man,
my man John Case in the house, like R. Kelly. LOL. That went over my head. I missed that one, my brother. The other Hall of Famer, CC Sabathia. CC, I met CC one time in the Yankee clubhouse. One of the biggest human beings I ever seen. He's a monster in his prime. He's lost a lot of weight since then. He's in great shape. But guys, if you don't follow CC Sabathia on X, formerly Twitter, follow him. He's awesome. He shows a lot of gratitude for being in the Hall of Fame. He's very, very happy to be called a Hall of Famer with his crew.
I've seen him in person. He's a big man.
He's a big dude. Man. And shout out to him. He was super, super clutch. I believe he had over 3,000 strikeouts, if I'm not mistaken. Could that be? It might be. I think that's what I saw. But anyway, he's got one Cy Young Award, and CC was super, super clutch for Milwaukee. He was great for Cleveland.
Yes.
And he was great on the Yankees as well. So shout out to CC. Congrats to him.
Definitely clutch in the playoffs. I think the playoffs is really where he gets that shine.
Yeah.
And he definitely is clutch.
Remember that one time trying to get to the playoffs, they traded him to Milwaukee, and he was like pitching on 3 days rest, and he was coming through for them. So big up to him. And Billy Wagner, of course, the lefty, hard-throwing lefty, 422 career saves. Billy was a flamethrower, man. What can you say about Billy Wagner? He was a flamethrower. I met Billy, too, I don't know if it was Citi Field or Shea. I can't remember. But Billy was funny because he had a regular size right forearm, and he had a Popeye left forearm. It was crazy. It was humongous. You could see the difference, You could know he was doing them hand presses.
And being that we both love the Mets, you're forgetting that one key thing they always have in his mouth. How thick was that? That chew?
Tobacco, yep.
Anybody that's seen Billy Wagner that's ever watched Billy close in the game, he kept that chew in his mouth. A wad. It was a wad. So it was just like, hey, that was just more of his because I believe he was from what state? He
Billy? I don't know. I'll check it out real quick.
Billy Wagner definitely is from, I believe he was from the South. Has nothing to do with it, but he definitely kept that chew in his mouth, and it wasn't no little chew. He had a just a thick chew in his mouth, and let it be known, that's when they weren't checking the pitcher's hands and all this other craziness. But we understand why the rules are the way they are today.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day,
those were the times.
Billy was just a competitor.
Yeah.
Billy Wagner took his game very seriously, and we as Mets fans will always remember Billy Wagner, one of the best closers in the game of all time. And now, welcome to the Hall of Fame, Billy.
Yes, sir. Welcome. We're welcome to the Hall of Fame. Come on in.
That's right.
That's right. He was awesome. And again, rounded out by Dave Parker and Dick Allen. So shout out to the Major League Hall of Famers. Baseball is hot and heavy right now, folks. It is on and popping. And a lot of teams are making their moves right now. What up, John? Oh, that's JP. What up, my brother? What's going on? Thanks for the camera, my brother. So listen, the MLB is hot and heavy. The power rankings, we'll give them to you real quick, and then we'll talk about it. The Mets are back on top. Are my bias? Yes, I am. I love the Mets. They have won 7 in a row. They're back on top. They got the lead in the NL East. The Phillies are right there with them. But the Mets are number 1 on the power rankings this week.
It's all right being biased. That's okay.
That's okay. It's
our show. This is what we going to do. We talk about this.
Telling you the truth. The Blue Jays come in second. They are in the lead in the AL East. They've been playing great baseball, 13-3 over the last 16. The Cubs steadily in the top 5. They are in the number 3 spot. The Dodgers, another consistent team, at number 4. And the Brew Crew, the Brewers, come up in the number 5 spot. Now, first time off our power rankings this year. If you notice, the Detroit Tigers have fallen off. They're struggling. The rookies are being rookies again. You know what I mean? The pitchers are not hitting their spots again. They're making base running mistakes. They're playing bad defense. So, it all comes around. The good teams get out of it and they stay on top.
I agree. That's 100 what you're saying, Seth. And I actually respect that manager. I think his name is AJ from the Detroit Tigers. Hinch. Yeah. So I respect him because he keeps you in it. As you could tell, he needed just the right executive to be in his corner when they picked him up. But I like the way that he keeps his guys motivated and they go out there to play hard for him. Yep. So give it time. They still in first place, but they'll fix their mistakes.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
To all the Detroit Tiger fans, that is.
Yep. And there's one guy that we got to give the Player of the Week award to, and that's your man from the Oakland A's, the rookie that you brought up. Yeah, Nick Kurtz. Woo! What can you say about him? Big Amish, they call him. He had a day for the ages, my brother,
and holds the rookie record for 4 home runs in a game.
Yep,
congratulations, young man.
Youngest ever to do it. 4 for 4, 8 RBIs. I mean, 19 total bases, folks. This guy was on fire.
I mean,
did his thing.
That's not to cut you off.
Hit it.
The way he was hitting the ball, was
like how far back he holds his hands. Yeah, it was beautiful.
I was like, my man.
Yeah, he looked like a veteran out there. He really did. He looked like Matt Olson out there.
He was on a mission that day.
He was.
Somebody must have pissed him off.
Yep. It was awesome. So that's. I mean, what else could we talk about in Major Leagues? You got anything else to add? I mean, the Mets have been on fire.
The fact that we are approaching the trades. So there's a lot of players that are nervous. They shaking in their boots. I wouldn't be surprised if people are just walking around with attitudes because now it's something that you have to tell your family that, hey, I've been traded. I got to move. We have to move, or I have to leave you for a little bit and for the rest of the season.
Yep.
I believe we discussed things about Vientos.
Yes.
Okay. And I told you about Alvarez.
Yep.
And if we and what. Who else will we be able to put on the market? Beatty.
Yes.
Right now, the talks are real hot and thick.
One thing good about the Mets is that we have a lot of pieces to trade. The main talk in New York media right now is of the 3 third basemen, quote unquote, that we have. Who do we move? Beatty, Vientos, or Mauricio.
Ronnie,
most people I think right now are saying you're not moving Mauricio because my man just went 4 for 4. He hit a bomb into the water.
He needs more playing time. Don't move him yet.
Yeah, he's a beast. He's been that way for years. They know he is that way. They know he's almost, I wouldn't say a guarantee because nobody's guaranteed, but he's closer than a guarantee than all these other guys. So it's between Vientos and Beatty. I'm mixed on that. I think ultimately I would move Beatty because you have Mauricio that can hit from the left side. And Vientos from the right side. So that's my opinion.
Yeah.
But it could go either way. But when you talk about other chips that we have a lot of chips. Like you said, Alvarez, which I don't think they would give up on him yet, but it'd be interesting to put out there. You could probably get a lot for him at this point.
Right.
You got the guys we just mentioned. You got Acuna if they really want to move him. You got some youngsters in the minors. You got Jet Williams in the minor leagues. You got Carson Binge in the minor leagues. Ryan Clifford. You got a lot of guys down there. Kevin Parada, another catcher in the minor league. We got a ton of talent in the minors. The Mets would have other teams' interest.
Well, what would we say that we're itching for? Another bat or another pitcher?
It's got to be. I mean,
we're talking about bullpen.
We got it. Well, we just picked up a bullpen arm. We got Gregory Soto, the lefty reliever.
Okay,
he's a shot in the dark. We'll take him. We'll see what we got with him.
Okay.
So I'm thinking starter or center fielder. I mean, that's really it for me. Starter or center fielder is what we need, unless we don't trust these young guys at third, and then maybe we go Suarez from the Diamondbacks to play third for us. You know what I'm saying? He's available out there. He's been a name, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, my brother. So that being said, I mean, the guys are hot. Soto's on fire during this 7-game streak.
Like we knew he was going to start getting
it's just
there.
a matter of time.
For those who doubted him, especially the Yankee fans.
Mm-hmm. If you look at it, the major league batting averages are down across baseball. Nobody hits 260. So I'm like, hey, he's better than every team in baseball as a hitter, you know? That tells you everything right there.
I'm glad you brought that up, Seth, because I think that today's baseball is more focused on stats. I think
different kind of stats.
You know, before people were throwing their helmets because of not so much what they saw on paper, but just all out mad with their teammate that might have been playing bad, or you know, stats now mean something. Like, hey, you messed up, you missed that one. No, I ain't get a strikeout.
Right.
Like, they're ready to fight. You know, so they take pride more with their stats, and this is what they work on in the off season.
I mean, I wish they would work on hitting the ball, putting the bat on the ball, because they don't care about strikeouts anymore. That's for sure.
I mean, it's crazy to say. I think more of these players, they want to win, but I think some of them are more about, you know, being in the Hall of Fame. And I think that is the goal one day. But damn, can you just, you know, at least get a ring? Put a ring on your finger.
Chris, thanks for the love, my brother. Appreciate you, my man. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
Yeah, man. So, we move on. I mean, baseball has been rocking. You got anything else to add with Major League Baseball, my brother?
No, sir. No, sir. That's about it. So.
We'll circle back. Baseball's rocking. Congrats to the Hall of Famers, of course. You know, the summer it's almost over, really. We're in the dog days. We're in the dog days soon, and baseball starts heating up, and you know, the pennant races take shape. So it's going to be exciting to see what we got next. Let's go Mets, as always, my brother. That rounds out our Major League Baseball talk. We're going to move over to the National Football League.
Yes,
we are. League that never sleeps. My brother, tell them what's going on with the NFL.
Just give a quick shout out to one of the players who, one of the best has ever laced it up. I just want to give some love to the Honey Badger. Tyrann Mathieu played 12 seasons in the NFL, played at LSU from 2010 to 2011, All-American, got drafted by Arizona, then played for KC, won a Super Bowl. He is a Super Bowl champion. And lastly, went back home to Louisiana and played with the Saints. Mm-hmm. He was a 3-time Pro Bowler, AP All-Pro, and member of the All-Decade team of 2010, the 2010 decade. Mm-hmm. He also was a Heisman finalist when he played back in college, and he was a Chuck Bednarik Award winner in college for the best DB and punt returner.
Outstanding.
The Honey Badger, I watched him play at LSU. He definitely gave the SEC a run for their money, but he was just natural talent.
Yes,
you know, Tyrann Mathieu is, hey, we wish you well. We wish you well in your future, but you definitely, we know that you're a father as well and a family man, and I know you're working with your kids' future too.
Yep. Great career.
You know, keep doing your thing, brother.
Congrats to him. One of the best college football players ever, Honey Badger.
He could definitely go up there.
Top 25?
Yes, because of his skill level and what he just was a natural athlete.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Coming from the Bayou. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of great athletes that come from the South, especially the state of Louisiana. So he, to me, when he would play, his thing was stripping the ball You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he was one of them cornerbacks that always found himself
like
around the ball. He was a ball hog.
Yeah.
And he knew exactly how to rip it out. It was like, damn, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There's some things you just can't teach somebody. It has to be in you, you know? So, again, we will miss watching him play. Again, we watched him win a Super Bowl with the Chiefs, and it seemed like that was the only thing that was missing from his resume. Yeah. And again, we wish you well, and all your endeavors. So good luck, Tyron.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Also, we want to talk about the NFL training camps. They are now in full effect. I believe that I wanted to actually, I don't know if I put that down. Yeah, I need to. It was a debate of who would be your top 5 teams going into the NFL, because these guys are out there hard. They're out there with their rookies. They're out there with their veterans. Players are fighting for extensions now, and try to let these NFL owners know, listen, I'm not touching that field unless I get paid.
Yeah.
And that's always what it's always going to be about with the NFL is that bag. Mm-hmm. And we understand why it is a dangerous sport. It is a crushing sport. And again, the NFL stands for what? Not for long. So you got to get that bag, get that chip.
Get it while the getting's good.
While you can.
Yep.
Who would you have in your top 5 for the season, Seth? Top 4, I'll take anything.
Eagles, Chiefs. Okay. Eagles and Chiefs at 1-2. Niners will be 3.
Okay.
For me. 4 and 5 are really up in the air for me this year. What team's Derrick Henry on?
Derrick, the running back, the Ravens.
I would put the Ravens at 4, and that would be my top 4. I don't even have a 5th. Yeah. 5th is like a toss-up.
Yeah.
What would you say?
We got to definitely include the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, Josh Allen's always a perennial. He's going to be there.
We're never going to, get, not mention the Chiefs. Mm-hmm. All right? Pop, if you're watching, we're not going to not talk about your Chiefs, all right?
His Chiefs, huh?
Your Chiefs. Yeah. So anyway, I and it's crazy that I'm still stuck with the AFC. I have to include either one of these teams because I think they're gonna do some special stuff. Yeah. I got to go with the Chargers, and I of course the Bengals. If the Bengals could fix their situation with their defense, they're gonna be unbelievable.
That's tough.
Again, isn't it ironic to all the listeners and the viewers that I'm still stuck in the AFC? Mm-hmm. I haven't even gone to the NFC yet, and as much as it's hard for me to say yes, the Eagles. Okay,
you gotta put them in there.
Who else from the NFC?
Niners.
I don't want to sleep on the Niners. I don't want to sleep on Minnesota. There's going to be some surprises this season, folks. Also, again, don't forget about the Texans. Like, the list goes on.
Yeah. It should be an open field, wide open field this year.
It's going to be one to watch. There's been some changes, I'm sure, with the coaching staffs as well. And again, now you got the rookies. So who's going to come out and do what they got to do? I'm hoping that the New York Giants shock the hell out of me and my partner, because we would like to see something.
Please shock us.
Let's go, G-Man. Let's go.
Football. Hey, Trey, I'm with you. I wish it was baseball all year too, but most people talk football all year round nowadays. It stinks, but I mean, it doesn't stink. It is what it is.
That's all right. Yep. That's all right, Mama. We hear you though. We hear you. But yeah, also I want to get into again as the parts of the talks.
Yep.
The Michael Parsons and him still going through what he's going through with his deal. Another player that's not close to an agreement. But Stephen Jones, the son of Jerry Jones, came out and said Micah has got to want to be paid. So there was some that they even talked about it. They talked about it on with Stephen A. and on ESPN, and Chris Canty was on there, and they were all discussing it. And, there was some, opinionated words about, hey, basically, Stephen Jones, you lost your mind. At the end of the day, a lot of these defensive players are getting paid.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons is your best player.
Yes.
So when you have the market where you got these guys getting paid bucks now, it's too late. Y'all can sit here and say, well, you gotta wanna be paid. No, that was the wrong thing to say because other players have got extensions and got paid. This young fella is showing what his impact means to your team. Mm-hmm. So you have no Micah Parsons. What happens? Stephen Jones. What happens to the season this year? That is. So that's why they were so opinionated about it, and I agree with them. I think that was the wrong thing to say. Mm-hmm. Not right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you got players who really will be sensitive and say, hey, or feel some type of way. Say, you know what? If y'all don't, as if I didn't break my back and give you my hard sweat. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Also, the Washington Commanders. Give a round of applause to the Washington Commanders to giving Santana Moss and putting him in a ring of honor.
Nice.
Santana Moss was a great player. Came out of the University of Miami, and he played hella fire for the Redskins. We enjoyed beating that ass though when we played y'all, but hey, you gave us some, we gave y'all back some.
That's right.
And also last but not least, Terry McLaurin is still not close. Sources say right now he's on the physical unable to perform list, the PUP. And I believe that's what it is for now. But again, we speak our truths on this podcast, everybody. If the price is right, he will be off that list.
That's right. That's right.
Right or wrong?
That's right. Absolutely. That's how it goes.
Money talks and what? BS what?
That's right.
Okay. So, at the end of the day, that's it. As far as I know right now, my brother says,
yes, sir.
That is it. Oh, wait. No, Justin Fields, I was going to go on to report on some NFL news.
His toe, right?
Yes, they had. Also, there's the receiver Gonzalez. I think, as I read, he went down right now. I don't know how long he's going to be out for the Patriots. The wide receiver, I believe. Yeah, the wide receiver for the Patriots, Gonzalez. He's down right now, but I haven't really read too much more on how long his status is, or we don't know on that. So I'm not going to speak too much on that.
Yeah.
Justin Fields had a dislocated toe injury. He's back with the team day by day, but again, you want to get all this stuff out, get it out now.
Yep.
Because before you know it, September will be here. So let's go. Let's go. And that's all I got to report for the NFL.
Fantastic. By the way, Jet fans, I know you guys were nervous when you saw your boy get carted off the field. Oh, my God. Thank goodness just a toe, because I don't know what Jet fans would have done. My gosh. Man. He's going to be out for what, a few weeks only? Oh, my gosh.
No, he's actually back on the field.
Oh, see? Thank God. I know they were, you know what, bricks.
Technology today. They shoot you up with something in your injury, and you're right back on that field.
Yep.
So, dislocated toe, hey, snap it right back in place.
Get back out there, son. Yes, sir. That's the NFL, folks. Appreciate that, C-Flash. We turn our attention now to someone who a lot of us of a certain age consider a cultural icon, a man who put pro wrestling on the map for a lot of people, into the mainstream, and that's Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Rest in peace to the Hulkster, Terry Bollea. Hollywood Hulk Hogan was 71 years old. Part of all of our childhoods. Anybody who's over, 30, 35 years old, has seen a lot of Hulk Hogan. You and I are old enough. We saw the whole rise of Hulkamania.
Yes, we did.
There would be no WrestleMania without Hulkamania. Don't let them tell you different.
Yes.
Hulk was the man getting on Rocky 3. Actually, Vince McMahon wasn't going to let him go to do Rocky, but Hulk already knew his worth.
Yeah. And
he said, I'm going. You can fire me if you want. I'm out. And he knew that Vince wasn't going to let him go. So the Hulkster is an icon. There's no other way to say it now.
Thunder Lips.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the other side of Hulk Hogan. We should talk about this. As the Village Legend podcast, we're very responsible with how we report things and how we come at you guys. Yes. We're not going to sugarcoat nothing. Hulk Hogan was an icon. May he rest in peace. May his family, our condolences to his family and friends.
In that grieving period.
But Hogan has a checkered past. Hogan, 10 years ago, actually, on the date that he died, sadly, news came out that there was a tape where he was, screaming racist vulgarities on tape, and it was nasty, and it was uncalled for, and it was gross. And he never, to a lot of people, he never really apologized to a lot of people. Now, some people say he did. And a lot of guys, especially his contemporaries,
correct,
guys that grew up in his time, guys that he was close to, Tony Atlas, Kevin Nash, guys that were very close to him, loved him. And they said, just respect the man in death and, maybe bring that stuff up later. But it is a part of who he was. It is a part of his legacy. Hogan's last time on TV, he was booed out of the building because of these things hanging over his head. So it was kind of sad. He went out there with Jimmy Hart. Jimmy Hart, his best friend, who was crying hysterically on TV the other day about Hulk passing, of course. Hogan, I think by some will be remembered one way and by others will be remembered another way. However you want to remember him, that's your choice.
Again, also says this is factual stuff as well.
This is not
something that we just coming on the podcast and talking about.
It's mainstream news. The whole Gawker story, he had the whole place shut down. I mean, it's all out there. It's not our place to judge the man.
No, that's not what we're here to do. We're not judging no one.
No, you guys feel however you need to feel about him, and we understand. We'd say rest in peace to the Hulkster, and our condolences to him and his family. Through this grieving period, like you said. So you want to add anything about the Hulkster, my brother?
It's even with close friends of ours. Mm-hmm. We all talked about what Hulk Hogan meant to us when we were young. In our time, we had role models. Hulk Hogan definitely was one of those role models. Mm-hmm. From the lines of, hey, say your prayers, eat your vitamins, listen to your parents, mm-hmm. Do good in school, mm-hmm. And then watching this big giant, and all of us, rooting for him at the time. Mm-hmm. We were all Hulkamaniacs.
All of us.
For those who say they weren't, okay, that's a select few.
Few.
For the time, again, he was the reason why WrestleMania was as big as it was.
Yeah. He made it.
When he picked up Andre the Giant and he slammed that big man.
Yep. WrestleMania 3.
You see, I still remain silent on that. Mm-hmm. I say it again. When Hulk Hogan scooped up Andre the Giant and that ring shook, and then it was like, oh man. And it was like we all knew how we knew when he was getting mad.
That was the moment. Yeah.
When he started shaking like this and he did a little finger, and
yeah, that was the pass the torch moment for the host. So he was the man,
and that's what it was about. Mm-hmm. Again, some of us have grown and we've moved on from that. Mm-hmm. But that's what made us motivated within ourselves to be great in things. And again, rest in peace to him.
Yes, and complicated. It's a complicated legacy.
Complicated.
But all of us who I'm a pro wrestling fan, of course, it wouldn't be where it is today without him. Hey Jocelyn, how you doing? Thanks for saying hi. Let's see. Now, so we were talking about that, and rest in peace once again, Hulkster. Hulk has to be on the Mount Rushmore, right, of professional wrestling. So we thought it'd be fun, guys, to give you guys our Mount Rushmore of pro wrestling. Our top 4 guys with an honorable mention, because my man always got to have a 5th on his list. So talk to him, see who you got on your Mount Rushmore, brother.
All right, so like you said, I'm gonna give you my top 4. We're gonna get right into it.
Jesselyn. I thought I saw Jocelyn.
Oh,
I thought it was
hey Jess.
I can't see. Hi Jess. I can't see.
Hey Jess.
I thought you had a cousin or something. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with the Nature Boy. Woo!
Yes.
Ric Flair is my number one.
Nice.
I like Sting. I've always been a Sting fan. Sting was exciting. Just like this next one, Ultimate Warrior, another beast. But the guys that I'm naming, they give you that chill. Like, yeah, you could be out of shape, but you get off that couch and like, you take your shirt off. I'm ready. The Rock. If you smell. And number 5. My honorable mention, but I can't even say he's an honorable mention. He might be tied with my man, The Rock. That's Stone Cold Steve Austin. And I want to give you a couple of shouts why I picked Stone Cold, because Stone Cold still holds the record for, I believe it was the WCW or NWA. He came from that branch of wrestling. And he still holds the record for the television title holder. In week to week basis. He held it literally.
He could wrestle back in them days too, man.
He was, and that's
Stunning
his name was Stunning Steve with a ponytail.
Yeah,
hairline was receding at the top, but he still had that ponytail. And Steve was a hell of a wrestler, and that's my top 5.
You know how you crack me up?
Why?
Who's missing from your list?
What you mean?
We just talked. Who's?
Oh, but wait. But wait.
Sorry, Hoaxster.
No.
Talk to me.
No.
You put him above?
No. Hulk Hogan was in a particular category by himself. We talk about my all-time.
Your favorite.
My favorites.
Yes, okay, all right.
Hulk Hogan
is your personal Mount
Rushmore. Hulk Hogan was in a group. He's an icon.
Jake the Snake,
but that's my favorites.
All right, that's your Mount Rushmore. I got you. I swore he had Hulk on his Mount Rushmore.
No.
My Mount Rushmore is close. I got Hogan on there. I got Stone Cold Steve Austin because he changed the game. I got the Nature Boy Ric Flair, of course, longevity. And I got the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Oh, yeah. Macho Man. And my honorable mention, my 5th guy will be my guy, Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig. That was my guy.
Okay.
He was so good. So anyway, rest in peace to the Hulkster. Thanks for everything. We moved from that sport in the ring to another sport in the ring, my brother.
Ding, 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 ding.
You know what that means. That is the boxing segment, baby. Let's go. Talk to him, see?
Well, we back with the boxing segment, and I love reporting that because we getting excited. I'm getting excited because we're coming closer to that big time mega fight. Still, I don't know if we're stuck in the air with Tank Davis in his fight versus Lamont Roach. I believe it's still going on. There was some stuff legally that was going on with Tank. But to my understanding, it's still going on until it officially says it's not going to happen. I'm not going to even touch up on that topic. I want to give a congratulatory nod to Josh Taylor, the former undisputed super lightweight champion. We want to give our shouts to you, champ, because this was a short-lived thing. We understand that you have to stop fighting and you have to retire due to your eye injury, a recurring eye injury. And Josh Taylor, you were a good fighter, and I wish you well in the future. It just sucks because I know this is something that you truly love. When you love something so much and you can't do it no more, I think that hurts the most. And maybe in the future, but Josh ended his career as of right now at 19-3 with 13 KOs.
Solid. That's solid. Yeah, very good.
And he was Britain's first undisputed champion.
Look what Joey wrote. Joey, you got a shot now. He's got a bad eye. Now's your chance, brother. Shout out to Josh, though, for real. Good stuff.
We definitely wish him well. And at the end of the day, boxing is a dangerous sport. We all know that's what it is when you get into it, just like football.
Yep.
There are dangerous sports. Hockey, Dangerous sports. This is what we signed up for. Not
Fight
we,
sports.
not us. But hey, a couple of us have played these sports.
Fighting sports are hard.
As you go to the professional level, it gets crazy. So also give a shout out to the GOAT, Clarissa Shields. Clarissa defending her heavyweight championship this past weekend and defeated Lonnie Daniels for her undisputed title by unanimous decision. Judges scored it. One scored it 100-90. The other scored it 99-91. And the other judge scored it 99-91. Clarissa Shields, I don't even know why she even showed up for that fight. Not trying to be funny. This girl was running. Lonnie Daniels, listen, mama, you were running from beginning to end. Eventually, Clarissa had to stop chasing you, but when she did get to you, she punished you. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, unanimous decision, it was more like, hey, she just showed up to get a check. We've seen that in the past, so I'm not judging you. I understand it. But you were defeated before you got in that ring, and it showed. And that wraps up boxing segment. Thank you for everybody for listening to that. And it's, like I said, as we get closer to the mega fight with Crawford versus Canelo, I'm excited. I can't wait.
Who you got? You gonna say yet, or you gonna wait till we get closer?
Oh, I thought I did say it.
You did? Who
yeah.
Did you say? You said Canelo.
No.
You said Crawford.
Bud Crawford.
I'm going Canelo.
If I did not say it, I'm saying it loud and clear. Terrence Bud Crawford.
Now's his chance.
He will defeat Canelo. But as we get closer, we will have a segment
talk about
specifically just for that. Because that fight is so big, it's like compared to Super Bowl.
Absolutely. That should be dope. Oh, man. Love our fans. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there with us. What else we got? We almost wrapped up. We're going for 45 minutes now. Not much going on in the WNBA. We like to always report on it. What? Go talk to him.
Before we do that,
yeah,
I got to jump back into boxing again.
Go.
Puerto Rico stand up. You have the youngest star at 22 years, Xander Zayas, just became the WBO junior middleweight champion. He was a prospect on the list of mine and others. Xander is talented. So again, Puerto Rico fans, he is now, this kid's probably the pride of Puerto Rico. And again, stand up. Congratulations, champ. Congratulations to you.
Great job, kid. Keep it up. Good segment there. Good segment this week. Guys, let us know how you feel. Trey says Canelo got it. I'm going to have to agree with you, Trey. I think Canelo got it as well. You guys should put a little wager on it, I think.
No, we've been there before. Listen, Trey, we've been there before. So has Jay, and if you listed Jay, we've been there before when we had a debate on who was going to win a fight with Mayweather, and I believe that was versus the former UFC star. What was his name? Conor McGregor.
Oh, McGregor.
So if I got to refresh y'all memories, listen.
Yeah, you made the right call.
Don't hate me. I just go by what I see. Mm-hmm. I prepare for what I see with these fighters, and that's how I pick my winner. So, she'll change her mind, though.
We'll see. We'll talk about it, guys, as we get closer. Big fight at hand. We're almost about to check out. Any hits and misses today? Anything you want to touch on before we get out of here today?
I believe we pretty much touched on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. I mean,
shout out to our people listening. If you want us to touch on anything else, let us know in the chat. We'll hang out for a few more minutes. I guess we'll do some birthdays then, real quick. Give some shout outs.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. We got a couple birthdays in effect today. Happy birthday, Vita Blue. Died 2 years ago. Was the Cy Young and the MVP in 1971. Great left-handed pitcher for the mostly for the Oakland Athletics. Okay. And another team or two. He was awesome. Dana White, the president of the UFC, happy birthday to him.
Doing big things, Dana White. Doing big things.
He's brought them a long way. Manu Ginobili, the great Argentinian NBA ball player, Hall of Fame, and Adrian Broner, your boy, Adrian Broner. That was Karan's boy. C Flash's boy back in the day. C Flash's boy back in the day.
Well, you know what? Listen, I love all rising stars in boxing. I'm not here to sit there and beat or throw darts on Adrian Broner. Mm-hmm. Champ, you still a talented, boxer. Whenever you're ready to really, that's if you could, because your time might have passed, but you were compared to Floyd Mayweather. I personally never compared you to Floyd. I said some of your style of defense was, sort of like Floyd, but I knew you were never a Floyd Mayweather. Again, Adrian, happy birthday to you, champ. And, we'll see, man. It's never over for us. My good people, hear me. It's never over for us. And I believe we all should understand that. And it's all love, man. It's all love.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, folks. Talk to him.
So
I know. Go ahead. Talk to him.
We are the Village Podcast, Village Legend Podcast. I can't even get my own, our own show out of my mouth, but yes. Yeah. For those who don't know, we are about to get into it. So last weekend, or I believe it was last week, about almost 2 weeks now, the greatest, and we only talk about the greatest anything on our show. Right or wrong, Seth? Mm-hmm. But the greatest rap group in history, the Wu-Tang Clan, performed their last concert 2 weeks ago. I believe it was July 16th. We haven't really had time to talk about it because we had so many things going on. But that was me and Seth's era.
Yep.
I know we got a couple listeners up here with Trey. Jess, you have no idea. But all the other, Joe, Jay, I know, so we gotta pay our homage and our respect to them, because there will never be another. Understand it. I say it again. There will never, ever, 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 ever be another.
Wu-Tang Clan, 9 MCs who signed a record deal as the Wu-Tang Clan and then proceeded to get 9 individual record deals for each one of themselves. Incredible. The RZA, the Jizza, rest in peace, the Old Dirty Bastard, Inspector Deck,
Speak,
You God,
Speak,
Raekwon the Chef,
Speak,
Ghostface Killer,
Speak,
Method Man,
Speak.
And we'll throw Capadonna in there for good measure, ladies and gentlemen. The Wu-Tang Clan, ladies and gents.
Wu-Tang forever.
Is that our extra point today?
You know.
Folks, thanks so much for being with us once again as we hit the 49-minute mark. Village Legends Podcast, episode 13. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. As our friend Trey reminds us, of course, turn on those notifications so you don't miss a beat. Episode 14 is already in the hopper. We're about to go have a drink and celebrate episode 13. Leave us a comments. Let us know what you want to hear next time. And we appreciate you. C, take us out, brother.
As always, real quick and simple. Be blessed. Have a great week. And as always, think sports.
Peace.